Hello everyone, welcome to AKS main Shikshana-FREE initiative. This is Santosh Koka. Today we will discuss one question regarding the geography subject. That is question for 17th July 2024. Explain about sustainable urban development and analyze the challenges faced by Indian cities in achieving it. Here, after reading the question, we need to follow our simple and smart strategy, that is 3 steps, right? 3 steps before writing the answer. That is, first one is question reading. Here we need to identify some important parts. What are the important parts here? How many parts are there in the question? So here 2 parts are there. First is explain about sustainable urban development and also analyze the challenges faced by Indian cities is the second part, right? What is the topic here? Sustainable urban development is the important topic here. And also how many key question tags are there here? Only first one is explain. Explain means we need to give some information in brief, not only definition or something, right? That is the first part. And also next, analyze. Analyze means we need to analyze different challenges and also we need to provide some facts and examples, recent examples as a justification to our points, right? Here not only challenges, we need to give some needed measures also, right? That is the criteria here. So what are the important keywords, especially here? Keywords are Indian cities and also challenges is one important major keyword here, right? Based on the key challenges only regarding Indian cities in achieving that should be concentrated here. So that question reading should complete it in 1 minute. That is the target. Next thing, brainstorming. In this step, we just close your eyes and start recall all the important aspects regarding our topic. That is the main important issue here. We should recall. We must recall all the important related issues, whatever may be. That is sustainable urban development. We have so many schemes regarding the government. And also we have so many important examples, recent examples are recent relevant facts or reports related to Swachh's Sarvekshan scheme, right? Mission or something, right? We need to identify or we need to recall each and every aspect of our topic, whatever given in the question, right? That should be completed within 1 minute also, right? Third thing, important thing is here, presenting the answer. Here we need to present our answer in remaining time. What is the time? Only 6 minutes we can take to complete here if we follow about 2 measures, right? 2 steps. That is the strategy here. We need to complete within 8 minutes. We can complete within 8 minutes for answer, right? That is the simple and smart technique or strategy we are following here, right? Next, coming to our approach here in introduction part, we need to start with current affairs introduction, right? That is our strategy. First, we need to start with a current affairs introduction and then we need to add some important information related to static. That is the important strategy. Recently, so many successful rankers are following it, right? Recent current affairs related to urban development initiatives in India. That is the important recent current affairs related introduction here. So, for example, sustainable urban development has become a critical focus for policymakers worldwide, not only in India, worldwide, particularly in rapidly urbanizing countries like India. That is the important significance part here. We need to understand the important scope. Then recently in India, in union budget also, this they related emphasized urban infrastructure development with a significant allocation also, right, towards urban rejuvenation projects like smart cities also, smart cities mission or Amrut mission, right? Amrut scheme also we have, right? All those important recent relevant initiatives should be included here, but schemes were previously initiated, but recently in Union Budget 2024 only they emphasized some important allocation, right? That is the important case here. After that, in the body part, we need to explain. We need to go for first part. What is first part? Explain about sustainable urban development, right? Here not only we need to give a definition or something, but we need to explain something or one, we can utilize one paragraph here, right, for the explanation part. In this, we can define sustainable urban development here. We can define sustainable urban development here refers to development of urban areas in a manner that ensures long-term economic growth or environmental protection or society, right? Social equity, basically, right? Sustainable development or sustainable urban development majorly aims to create cities that are livable, right? That is important criteria, resilient, and also resource efficient, meeting the needs of present and future generations also. That is the important aim and also definition. We can include both or one, your choice, right? Next, we need to give some key components and goals of sustainable urban development here. What are the important key components of sustainable urban development here? So many are there. Here we need to include within a flow chart that will be attracted to the examiner here, right? In the right side corner, whatever we have one important in the answer sheet, we need to give one flow chart in the right side, right? That is that looks very good, right? What are the important key components here? We have efficient land use, right? And also we have green infrastructure, right? And also we have mobility solutions, right? And also we have waste management, and also we have one more, water and energy efficiency. All those are important key components or goals of our sustainable urban development. We need to mention within a flow chart. That should be clear. Next important thing is we need to go for challenges part. That is second part, analyze. Analyze means we need to give some information or examples or reports. We need to include important basic data or fact or examples, or all these are what is that? Justification. We need to justify our answer within examples, including examples, right? Here challenges is the major keyword, right? We need to give the challenges. Urban sprawl and congestion is one important thing here. For instance, Delhi and Bengaluru is the perfect example for this, grappling with severe traffic congestion recently affecting productivity and quality of life, especially in those areas. Next, environmental degradation, also one important thing here. Pollution levels in Indian cities are very rapidly increasing, right? According to recent World Air Quality Report 2023, almost 6 Indian cities feature in the top 10 most polluted cities globally. That is the recent report. We need to add these type of reports or examples or some important indices or facts that will be attracted, right, to the examiner. Next, this impacts public health and environment, right? All these related to environmental degradation only, right? Next, inadequate infrastructure. We lack of infrastructure is the one important challenge in our each and every aspect of India, right? Indian governance part, right? We can include simply, right? Inadequate infrastructure means, for example, we have Swachh Sarvekshan 2023 highlighted while there has been progress in sanitation, many cities still struggle with adequate waste management. That is the case here, right? We need to include these type of examples, right? Schemes or important policies or important laws or something, right? Next, social inequality. Here, urban areas exhibit socio-economic disparities also. We can see like cities like Mumbai, especially Mumbai, for example, has a significant proportion of its population living in slums with inadequate housing and sanitation. That is the case here. We need to, or we have to include these type of examples for each and every point, whatever you write, right? Next, climate vulnerability. Here, many Indian cities are highly vulnerable to climate change impacts, or including floods or heat waves, right? Recently, for example, here we can mention Chennai recurrent floods or Mumbai's vulnerability to rising sea levels also we can include, right? Chennai or Mumbai, already we have mentioned here Mumbai, right? We can include here Chennai. Next, we need to, or we should provide some challenges, right? As an upcoming civil servant, we need to give some solutions to the particular challenges or problems or issues, right? What are the needed measures here? Integrated urban planning regarding our cities planning, right? Develop comprehensive urban plans, including transportation or housing or environmental management, especially, right? In this case, we can include our smart cities mission also, right? Can serve as a model for creating integrated and sustainable urban spaces, right? That should be included example as an example. Next, strengthening public transport. Here we need to enhance public transport systems to reduce congestion and pollution initiatives, like, for example, we have Delhi Metro expansion and the introduction of electrical vehicles, EV vehicles in various cities, right? Already we so many cities established these type of initiatives to control pollution, right? We can include them, right? Next, promoting green buildings and infrastructure, also one important criteria here. For example, we can mention green rating for integrated habitat assessment, that is called GRUHA, right? GRUHA can guide the development of sustainable buildings here, right? We need to give these type of particular points or relevant examples or recent some schemes or initiatives, right? Next, waste management and recycling, one more important thing. So here we can include already successful strategy given by indoors waste management system can be replicated in other cities also, right? Indoor. And also social housing and inclusivity, one more important thing. Here we can include our Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, right? Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana aims to provide housing for all and can help address urban housing challenges also, right? That should be included here. Next, coming to last needed measure is climate resilient. Already we have included climate vulnerability. Just rewrite this as climate resilient. We need to just reframe the sentences, including giving some solutions here, right? Here we can take our Surat. Surat have adopted recently flood resilient infrastructure, setting an example for other urban areas, right? Because developing these type of climate resilient infrastructure and early warning systems for natural disasters should be take care of each and every cities, right? To control our these type of particular sustainable urban development issues, right? Finally, all these are so many are there, but just for example or explanation part, I have taken 6 measures, but you can write 3 to 4 with efficient or decent examples. Okay, 3 to 4 are enough here. Next, finally, conclusion. We need to connect with a futuristic note. 1 to 1.5 line is enough here. So if we follow above, or by adopting integrated urban planning or enhancing public transport or promoting all these important initiatives or needed measures, we can include. And as we look towards 2050 or whatever we have 2047 agenda, we have Viksit Bharat, right? We can include that. And also we have sustainable development goal 11. What is that? 11 is sustainable cities and communities, right? That is very, very important here. We need to connect whatever we have sustainable development goals, 17 goals, we can connect within with respect to our topic in the conclusion part especially, right? Apart from that, vision of smart, resilient and sustainable urban spaces India can achieve in the future or look forward towards the 2050 or Viksit Bharat, right? This is the best approach for this question. Next, so let's check today's answer written by Sindhu Daneti. June 2024, National Green Tribunal directed several Indian states to submit action plan to control escalating urban pollution in cities. Some cities highlights urgent need to adopt. Okay, good. So not too much lengthy. It should not be lengthy. Just give 2 to 3 lines introduction, and then we can add as a static part and in another part or another paragraph, right? Next, sustainable urban development. Here she has written some definition: essential for creating cities and sound economically visible, socially inclusive and right? Very good, important definition. Here She has followed this current affairs intro plus static formula. Very good. Next, challenges faced by Indian cities. Rapid urbanization and population growth. Bangalore example given, including some related facts. Environmental degradation also. Delhi consistently struggles with severe pollution. That is the most important example. Next, infrastructure deficiencies. Mumbai faces chronic infrastructure issues, flooding, recent issues. Next, affordable. We have affordable housing crisis in Mumbai. High real estate prices also we are seeing, especially Dharavi is one of the Asia's largest slums. Climate change and resilient also Chennai here included. Governance and policy implementation issue, that is Swachh Bharat Abhiyan has faced challenges in affecting implementation especially. Next, way forward suggestions. She has written some integrated urban planning, strengthening environmental regulations, smart city technologies, are implementing green building codes, upgrading infrastructure or resilient infrastructure, enhancing governance and coordination, ensuring better coordination among various agencies. Very good part. And apart from that, here she has included some urban development authorities also. Green cities inclusive future sustainable urban development in India requires addressing urban challenges and implementing policies like the Smart Cities Mission and Amrut. Very, very good. All the important relevant schemes and whatever we have some important facts included in this answer. Very good futuristic note also, conclusion. Very good. Next, in the answer, we can conclude that one thing here missed. What is that? Here, after completing introduction, just you have written only one definition. She has written only definition part, but here in the keyword, what is the question tag here? Explain. Explain means we need to give some certain information rather than sustain definition also, right? We need to include some more points, whatever may be, right? Here we can include in the right side part, we can include as a flow chart. What are that key components of sustainable urban development or goals, right? We can include that. That one was missed here. Except that all important things were included here. And also regarding water management, we can include our Israel water management strategy or technology transferring to India. We can include as a LNI technique, local, national, international, as a Israel technique. Okay, that will be good input here. Next, apart from all the important information given here, so nothing else. Improvements, very, very good. So she has included each and every point within, including example also. Very good. Out of that, we can give 5 out of 10 marks here. Very good. Keep it up. Keep writing every day. So coming to main section, question for 18th July 2024, that is day 20. What is judicial activism? Evaluate the impact of judicial activism on policy making in India. That is related to our subject polity, right? Just go to our video description and join the AKS app and upload your answers in assignment section. Properly scanned PDF scanned answers only will be evaluated. Okay, be careful on that. Thank you very much. All the very best.